Hey guys, SCSurvival and Hunting here. Today we're going to be looking at a truck kit. This is my personal truck kit. You could also call it a get home bag. Just kind of a kit that I could use in case, I'm on the side of a road, during a winter storm or something happens, I have to abandon my vehicle and I got to go get back to the house. Now this is not a bug out bag. I'm not going to be traveling in my truck and decide, okay, crap, I need to bug out to the woods, let's leave. No, this is more inclined to, okay, I'm stuck in this situation, how can I get home to my family and loved ones? So we're going to be looking at the bag itself, the clothes, and then the boots. But I'm going to talk about the bag in just a second. We need to go ahead and cover the clothing first, and the shoes. Now this bag is really geared toward winter. Here where I am living, we're kind of getting into winter. It's getting a little bit chillier at night. It's about mid 50s, low 50s at night or so. And so we got to be prepared for that colder weather. So that is why I have a military surplus jacket. Now this is a tan bomber jacket. It's rated to, I think, 30 or 40 degrees, so perfect for the weather right now. And this is just kind of to have at night, not really something that I would be ideally wearing throughout the day, but if I needed to, I surely can. The next important item that we need to look at is the boots. Now any type of shoe or boot that you have in your vehicle to get home is really what you need to be focusing on, because the shoes is what's most important. If you have let's say blisters or something from walking in flip-flops, bugging out or on the way home, you're really going to be suffering. So boots is the way to go. You always want to focus on a good pair of boots. My favorite brand of boot is Rocky. These are Rocky boots. These are some of my favorite of the Rocky brand. These are the Rocky Lightweight Minimalist 2.0 boots, I believe. These were about $80 or $90 online. They're great, they're waterproof, they're lightweight. I think they together weigh a total of 21 ounces or 20 ounces. I might have the specs wrong on that, but they're very lightweight, very durable, and very well waterproof. So they can definitely work for any kind of get home or bug out situation. So I have these in my truck with my get home bag, but you can also certainly buy multiple pairs of these and put them with your bug out bag. So now that we have the shoes covered and we have a good jacket, depending on your situation, we're going to move on to the clothes. Now one final thing before we get away from the boots is that depending on your weather conditions, let's say if you're in the summer, you might not want to choose a pair of heavy winter boots. You'd want a pair of lighter weight, lighter fabric boots to go wear during the summer. Now the nice part about the Rockies is that they are lightweight enough to wear during the summer, but yet durable and warm enough to wear during the winter. So they are all around a very well shoe. So the next thing that we're going to be looking at excuse me, is clothes. Now a good thing to wear or have is a good lightweight jacket. And this is what I have. It's just a simple camo, off-pattern camo lightweight jacket. It works very well to go underneath my heavier winter jacket. Something good to go wear during the day or, as an added layer at night. Another good thing to go have is a little beanie hat. Perfect to go wear at night, to go insulate yourself from the cold. Maybe you don't want to go wear a hat, but you could wear a beanie or some kind of head covering in order to better insulate your head, just to kind of keep you warm at night. And again, most of these clothes in here are geared toward winter, as we're gearing up for winter where we are. Now again, going along with the beanie, you always want to go have a nice hat, something breathable. As you can see, it has the breathable back. Just something to kind of disguise you from what you might normally wear. We have a nice t-shirt here. Just a plain gray t-shirt. Something good to have as a base layer. One final note on light outerwear jackets is you want to go have a good polypropylene jacket. This is my polypropylene jacket. This is military surplus. Now while it might be very wrinkled, it is very, very warm to go wear as a layer right after a shirt, whether that's a t-shirt or a long sleeve t-shirt. it is a very good second base layer to go have. So you can go have your t-shirt, this, your lightweight jacket, or even your heavy winter jacket, depending on the circumstance. And finally, the last thing is a good pair of pants. This is a pair of tan 511 pants. These are great pants. They have multiple pockets. They are very rugged design, great fabric. They are also waterproof and stain proof, so very good when you're on the move, going through maybe a swamp or other wet areas. These are some of my favorite pants when we talk about bug out clothing, survival clothing. They all around work very well, and not only warm climates but also very cold climates as well. One of my personal favorites, go ahead and pick up a pair of these 511 pants if you don't already have one. The last three things in here we need to note is you always need a good belt for your pants. You always want one that you could be able to put a gun holster on and be able to hold your gun down, while not pulling your pants down at the same time. So you always want to have a good belt. Another thing is you want to have a good pair of socks. I like wool socks, especially with my boots. Very good during the winter time to keep your feet nice and warm. And finally, the last thing is a good pair of gloves. You never know what the situation may be. You might need to use gloves for warmth. You might need to use them for other purposes. So this is one of my favorite pairs of gloves for both warmer and cooler climates. These are mechanics gloves with the added grip. They're very nice, and they have definitely come in handy. So that is the main things when it comes to clothing. And you definitely want to make sure that your clothing goes good with your climate, depending on the time of year. So now we're going to go get into the bag. This is my Drago bag. Picked it up at my local sporting goods store. Now I have had this bag for a little over a year or 2 years. One of the big downfalls of this bag is that it has very little to no back support, especially when you're carrying a lot of heavy weight or even a little bit of weight. You always want to go have good back support. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is the back support that this system has. Now this is something that I've added that not everybody is going to have. I don't know if the camera can pick this up. I have a little black clipboard as a back support system. This clipboard works very well. I can store papers, other special documents that are important to me in here. Also, it is very strong and sturdy and serves as a good back support and has a good brace in order that my bag is not bulging in certain directions into my back or just falling over. And it definitely adds good support for this bag. And if your bag does not have any support, I would suggest trying to find something like this, or maybe you have a better idea of something to go add as a back support system. So I strongly urge that you definitely put that into your bag. So we're going to go ahead and take this and move this out of the way. In the backpack here, I have my shelter. I have a 55-gallon trash bag. In here, I have Write in the Rain journal, and I have a Tails SD card. And this SD card with Tails allows me to go and access internet and other certain things that I might need to, depending on my situation. The next thing we have is we have a small little survival kit. This is just kind of something I can put on if I'm at a stop, or if I just want to go hike through the woods a little bit further, if I've already set up my camp and I want to still bring some supplies with me. But there are definitely some good things in here to note and mention. We got a tourniquet, duct tape, deodorant, some other hygiene first aid items, soap, fire starter, water purification, a lot of good basic things. Next thing we have is toilet paper, just a simple first aid kit, and a military dump pouch. And this dump pouch is great, for putting kindling or other things in order to build a strong fire. The next thing we have in here is we have a life straw, another form of water purification, little harmonica, little something for fun, ham radio, fishing kit, Leatherman Wave, emergency food ration bar. This is a 3-day food ration bar. It is apple cinnamon flavor. Yes, this is apple cinnamon flavor. Very, very good bar, something I've enjoyed. And last but not least, we have another fire starter out of this. And we have some Miracle Salve, just another first aid type product. And finally, here we have some maps of the local area as well as a small Bible. We have a knife, EpiPen, another form of first aid, Gerber Omnivore flashlight. We have a review of this if you'd like to check it out. Altoid Survival tin, cup, poncho, snake bite kit. We have bug spray, and then we have a pen and a Sharpie. So, you know, nothing too big for those. Oh, and two last items. We have water bottle, which you can use to boil water, and we have the Cold Steel SRK, which is a very good survival knife. So that's basically all we have for those. It's not really a bug out bag, so it's not something that's going to contain a lot of things to go live out in the woods for, you know, an indefinite period of time, but it definitely has the essentials in order to get you home, back to your family and your loved ones. You know, if you have to go hike a, you know, 15, 20, 30 miles at most, you know, to go get back to your family. So that basically about covers it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely make sure to go include everything into your bag that you think you might need depending on your situation. Don't forget to also take into account the weather and the location where you're located, you know, whether it's urban or rural. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out all of our other videos.
Also, guys, just wanted to tell you real quick, we currently have a giveaway going on right now that ends in the next coming week or two. So this is our first giveaway that we're doing for our 1,000 subscribers. Make sure to go check it out, as we are looking forward to more entries than we have currently. So just a quick reminder, I'll put the link to the video in the description below to go check it, click it out, read the rules, and hopefully enter if you want to. You know, again, free stuff is always a good thing. So remember to please like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Google+, Facebook. We'll put the links down in the description below. Thanks and bye.